Jambo, my name is Juma. I am a tour guide and also I do sell some tours and safaris. Normally I do sell some safaris and sea excursions. Safaris are like Tsavo East, West, Amboseli, Masai Mara and other big parks. Normally when we visit such parks you have higher chances of spotting many animals and especially the big five, like the elephant, the buffalo, the rhino, the lion, and the leopard. So you are highly welcome in our parks to enjoy. I also do offer some snorkeling trips along the coast. Along the coast we do have several marine parks. In these marine parks, normally fishing is not allowed. They are under-managed by KWS, that is Kenya Wildlife Service. So many fish do breed up. This is special for tourists to come and enjoy. So we visit our parks for snorkeling. There you have higher chances of spotting different species of fish, corals and turtles. Also, it is possible to do snorkeling with dolphins and to do reef walk when the tide is low because we have uplifted reefs and sandbanks. Also, many tourists, they like to visit Mombasa so that they can learn the real life of the Mombasa people, the culture of the Mombasa people. So I do offer a tour to Mombasa. So a tourist can choose to do it half day or full day. Normally we visit the wood carving area where you see people doing wood carving. These are Kamba tribe of Kenya. They do carvings of elephants, giraffes, hippos, and so on. You'll have a walk there. You learn, you can test how to do the wood carving. You have a chance also to buy some souvenir there to promote the local people. After that, we visit the center of Mombasa. This is where we have the elephant tusks. So there we come out of the bus, you take photos, you can have the history there. Then we move on to Fort Jesus. This is now on the on the east of Mombasa, sorry. At Fort Jesus, you'll have the history of the fort. It is a ruin. It is made up of coral stone. After that, we have a walk at the old town where you learn the history of old town. So we move slowly by slowly. We spend like 1 hour moving around to the old harbor. Then after that, we move on to Old Market. At Old Market, the main objective of moving there is to take tourists to buy the spices. Spices, we have many of them. Just to mention a few, we have cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, and so on. After that, we take you to your hotel. You have your lunch, you relax a little bit. At 2, I pick you up. We visit Hala Park. At Hala Park, you have a chance to feed the giraffes because at 3 is the feeding time for the giraffes. So you'll do the feeding on your own. And the best thing is that the saliva from the giraffes is antiseptic, so it is antibacterial, so it is very good experience. Kids can also feed the giraffes as from 2 years and so on. After feeding the giraffes, then we visit a reptile park where you will be able to see some tortoise, snakes such as sand snakes and water snakes, cobras, and so on. After that, it will be the feeding time for the hippos. Feeding time for the hippos is at 4 p.m. Normally, we are not allowed to feed the hippos, but we have experts to feed them because hippos are very aggressive animals. Even though they don't eat meat, they are very aggressive, and normally they get aggressive even if they are not provoked. So we have a boundary of a wall built of stone and also an electric grid. But we have 2 experts who will go in, feed the hippos, and we will have chance to take photos of the hippopotamus as they feed. Over there also we have some buffaloes, antelopes. You take photos. After that, it will be feeding time now for crocodiles, so that they can also have chance to eat something a little bit, say snacks. So at 4:30 is the feeding time for the crocodiles. Also, we will not feed the crocodiles, because crocodiles are also aggressive and you need to have trained to feed them. So we have experts who will be feeding the crocodiles. For us, it will be filming, taking videos, photos, enjoying, laughing, and so on. After that, we have a chance to move freely around the park, take photos of different animals like gazelles, like antelopes, like birds, and so on. We have parrots, we have guinea fowl, we have doves. After that, at 6, we will leave the park. We'll head to our hotels. Also, many tourists, they wonder how we live in our village. So I normally take tourists to my village, where you'll be able to learn the real culture and tradition of our tribes here in Kenya, because in hotel is like in Europe. So when we visit the village, you learn the culture, the real life of the people, the tradition. We move around the village, we walk around 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Then after that, you can also visit an orphanage or school, especially the lower class. So there we have good chance to sing with the kids there, dance, enjoy, take photos. Film is also allowed over there. Chat with the kids, ask them 2-3 questions. This will remind us when we were kids. So it's a very, very good experience. So you are highly welcome. As I told you earlier, my name is Juma. I am a tour guide, and also I do sell the safari tours and so on. So you are highly welcome. I cannot emphasize this enough, because in my tours or in our tours, there is much to find for yourself. There's much to discover for yourselves. So you are highly welcome all. There are my contacts here. I hope you'll contact me. Come to Kenya, Mombasa. Even if you come to Malindi or Nairobi, I am flexible. I can organize tours for you. You are highly welcome. Jambo, karibu. Welcome. Jambo. Thank you.